stuff. Thanks! That's amazing! I wasn't aware I had that. Well, that's not starting the stream. Hello everyone, how are yous? So, let's see here. Is it streaming fine? Apparently I am up. Yay us. Okay. Camera looks fine. Stream looks fine. Everything looks fine. Chat bar's covered. All looks good. Hold up a sec. Up. There you go. You have been invited. Okay, so this here should say that it does not say that I'm streaming. Well, that's annoying already. Why does it not say so? Do I have to manually enable streamer mode? Is that it? Maybe that's it. Maybe that was it. Alrighty. So, it says two-person watching. Hello, someone. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're just setting up. It's been a long time since our last stream. So we're just setting up some random stuff. Because it's been forever since I streamed. I don't even know if the music is too loud, if I'm too loud, if you can... Why am I not centered? Hold up a sec. This camera is not exactly as perfect as I want it to. Okay, I'm somewhere in the middle of it, so that looks good. I think. Loving the sprout. Well, hello, Super Sailor Kitsune. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm just setting up a lot of stuff because I haven't streamed in a long time. And do not let the sprout fool you. I am not new to this at all. I am not new to this at all. This character is, but I am not new at all. Let's see. Rising Chorus. Oh, yeah, just in case, like, I doubt it, but just in case we're on the Realm Reborn and we'll be discussing spoilers, because otherwise I have nothing else to talk of. Oh, hey, Lucia. Oh yeah, at this point we just did Keeper of the Lake. We met with Midgard Zormer, and he took all of our Mountain Dew and Dorito away. So now we're entirely powerless and just doing the bacon dance on the floor. Like, I'm not slaying one more damn primal until you get me some chicken nuggies, okay? Praise this 12 that you are hailing whole. I came as soon as Menthelium informed me of Sir Emmerich's request. Oh, is he talking about the Steps of Faith? I think he is. Investigation of the Keeper of the Lake I taken, that I would hear your report. Am I being heard well, by the way? Do you hear me correctly? Or do you hear my AC in the background? Or do you not hear the music? I do not know, but something has got to be wrong. You confess with Midgard Zormer. I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it as considerable skepticism. What am I reading? I know exactly what's happening. I'll just read it in my head, okay? Yeah, Ishgard shall burn. So we're probably heading towards the Steps of Faith there. Attack it immediately. Okay. You are coming in fine, AC less, but I hear no music. In-game music. Shit. And also, I have a lot of forehead. You do not hear music. The thing is, the music is kinda low at the moment as well. I just bumped it up by a few decibels, so I don't know if it's now stronger than me. But if the music gets louder, then we'll all be fucked. There it is. Wonderful. However, you dare not divulge our conversation in its entirety. You even acknowledge that you heard about it. Oh yeah, back when discussing with dragons was a problem. Jesus. Is this coffee ready to drink yet? I am not responsible for what my face does when you talk. Snarky little mugs that Evie got me once. You seem different somehow. Almost as if you're missing something important. He just took my freaking blessing of life. Oh, I wonder, do you do the steps of faith first, or the chrysalis first? I don't remember which order those come. Interesting. Yeah, you just took my special mojo, that is all. Oh yeah, Midgard's armor did take a covenant with Idolin. I wonder if he comes later in the story because of that covenant. Because there is a story about how in 1.0 there is a CGI cutscene, like the beginning cutscene, where Midgard's armor attacks the Agrius, which is the ship that crashed into Silvertear Lake, and then the CGI trailer, you saw a bunch of primals shoot out of that explosion. So there's a theory somewhere that Midgard's armor is still guarding something in the middle of that lake, and that's why he's the keeper of the lake. He's keeping a seal intact or something? Maybe that has something to do with the Covenant, so maybe we'll hear more of Midgard's armor or that Covenant or the Pact as the story goes on. So, that when the water came into existence, so too did the Great Worm. Yeah, okay, so the lake is kind of linked to Midgard's armor somewhere. I think the lake was already there, but he sealed or did something to it. Nothing I remember about the time of Sister Faye, they prayed to make us know which of the source, which all water and magic set the flow. I wonder if that was a covenant evolution's part or something gods who were treated by Heidelin himself. If she's watching over you as he climbed, mayhaps he will have an opportunity to ask. Let's keep himself as needlessly. Yes, that's the second time you said that. Don't talk about Big Bad Daddy Dragon. Gotcha. Well, speak of the damn devil. What have you done by your own hands, mortal? I don't know. I sucked on quite a couple of primals. Titan actually tastes like chicken. You seem a slight bit quiet overall. Maybe my gain is not high.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Worm Lord and lived to tell the tale.
There you go. So now you can probably hear her. My mic. But I peek in the yellow is the thing. Okay, let me just turn you towards here and adjust my gain here. Oh. So it says my normal speaking voice should peak in the yellow. So maybe I could Oh, maybe it's the filter over here that I put, the expander. I could put its threshold to 30 instead. And boom. There you go. So, yeah, the expander is supposed to make quiet noise quieter. So maybe if I'm too quiet, it catches me as being too quiet, and it just freaking shuts me off. Maybe that's it, because I do have some tendency to shout at times. So I upgraded that to 1 more decibels. Let me just see the properties over here. Thank you for the feedback, by the way. Very much appreciated. Oh yeah, there is a gain meter behind this thing. Sorry about that. Where are you? Ah, there you are. There, my gain is much too high now. There you go, my gain should be goody now. There you go. Now I should be less quiet. I should be. There you go, there you go. I have messages and I don't care to read them. Those are not the right accounts. There you go. Oh, apparently some of my friends are aware that I'm streaming. Setting up new shite because I have not streamed in forever. Once all set up, I will pick up the S2 as promised. Smiley face. There you go. Back to it is better now. Good.
I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness.
Helone? I always called her Helone. Huh. Oh well.
Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other.
I'm looking at the feedback of my stream, and I feel like the quality could be better. Oh, there you go. Okay, I was on automatic. Now I'm on source, and it looks like we're good.
The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature.
I forgot! Alfinel's voice was different in A Realm Reborn. Because, Pain, if you didn't know, they had, like, a studio that did the voices for A Realm Reborn, and when Heavensward started, they went with the studio of actors that we know now, so their voices are all kinds of forked.
Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Massive!
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened.
We have weathered hundreds of assaults like that, and this is why we gotta make shit tougher this time.
I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises.
I would
must
love
away,
to hear Emmerich
but
sing.
we shall meet again soon.
Maybe it is because I'm speaking this way towards the screen, but my mic is over here. I'm gonna poke it.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
Well, like I said, we have weathered countless assaults. This will be no different, and this is why we're gonna do everything different. Oh yeah, I have hair. And a lot of forehead. Ishgardians have warred with the Dravanians for centuries, nearly 1,000 years. 1,000 years, actually. Good. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet, regardless of how strong these magical walls may be, I nevertheless fear... Sorry, that was a yawn I was trying to repress. I nevertheless fear that the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. It was not Midgard's armor who ruled. The call to arms by one of the first brood cannot be ignored. Did Nidhogg actually do a roar? Or was it the Bahamut roar that we heard? Was that Nidhogg all along? I don't remember. At the end of Realm Reborn, there was a roar after the end credit. But I don't know if that was Nidhogg or if that was Bahamut, because the Coil of Bahamut started like right after. Anyways, fears are founded. Don't forget, I believe Moonbreeder. Ha ha! It's the girl you don't remember. Moonbreeder has requested a gathering of the Silence. I assume there's been some progress on the Asians. Bring forward out of business. It'll be fun to see that cutscene again, because oh my god, Lemon Bird's alive! I said I would stream after this ring tier was gone, and I meant it. God damn it! I want pictures of Spider-Man. They return our country for the moment. I shall be alone once I have completed my communication with the Crystal Braves. There you go. It will be fun to see what they have to say about the Asian Menace now that I have completed Shadowbringers, because we now know what the Asians are. Why did I put a big fat H in the middle of that? Now that we know what the Asians are and what they do and what their objective are, it'll be fun to see what in a Realm Reborn we thought Asians were. 10 desk HP, minus 10 desk HP. Please stop pounding my ears, hurt free rage. Yes, by the way, Marok, as the stream title says, please tell me if there is any sound issues, like if you hear my AC, if I'm being too loud, if the game is being too loud. Please tell me this is the purpose of that stream. I want to set things up in a way that I can stream again. So, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. That was cringe. I'm sorry about that. All done with your talk of the dragons? Wonderful, because Asians are next on the menu. Let's head to the Solar, shall we? Ah yes, pray return to the waking sands. By the way, it's kind of fun now because, oh geez, that my camera stand is actually hiding a bit of the corner of the screen there. That's fine, I can live without it. But it's fun because now they give you Vesper Bay Aetheryte tickets. I was about to say thickets for some reason. And you can just use them to friggin' teleport there. So that's cool. And apparently I have coffee. I feel no different. Okay. Thickets. Game is good, your voice is good, your mic really picks up the vibration of your table. I'm sorry, I really like drumming on the table. Alright. So like I said, there'll likely be voices, so I'll just shut up. Oh, I wonder, let me just see if the mic mute button works. I'm just gonna mute, and I'm gonna try to talk.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon.
Now my voice should be back. Did it work or did it not? Yeah, your table really picks up anything your table hits. That's odd. Because of the way the stand is made. Anyways, calm down a bit. Okay.
I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Oh, Minthilia's old voice. All of their old voices. Moonbreeder never got to have an old voice because she never had a new one.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the Void.
Our world and the Void. Now, I wonder, when she says the Void, does she mean the 14th? Which is the shard that got possessed by darkness and ended up becoming the Void. So is like the Void bigger than we thought, or is it just their misconception at the time? And the Ethereal Sea, I assume they mean the live stream, which is where Y'Shaola went for 2 dips now. Once she lost her sight and her clothes, the other time she just lost her clothes. Let's leave it at that. Anyways.
Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
I have never heard these voices. Well, no, of course not. You skipped.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Thancred's voice doesn't sound too different from his current one.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
By the way, the voice of Urianger that you hear right now is Balthier from Final Fantasy XII. So imagine that Sky Pirate is doing a rap god over there. Okay, yeah, okay.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of.
British Urianger. Aren't they all British? Don't they all speak like some bloke?
As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
And for maximum cringe, I shall do my Horomo imitation.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether.
God, she sounds like such a child! God! Yeah, back when we thought that Ida was such a child and an idiot, and then she ended up being like Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods? Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez. Back when they still treated Lalafels like kids, too. Like, I mean, I think every single Lalafell in the Realm Reborn has a voice actor that make them sound like a kid. And then in Heaven's Word, they actually introduced, like, Lolorito, who actually has an adult voice. And Nanamo still sounds like a kid because she's still quite young. And then Papalimo actually has an actual voice. Like, they had fucking voice direction from Heaven's Word onward. So, there's that at least.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
Even... Oh, by the way, I think Ida's voice actress... No, I'm missing something. Kuplo Cop in Gridania and Nanamo both have the same Japanese voice actress, so there's that.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
No, I like New Tancred better.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul? Or still more?
Oh, I like all the new voices better, actually. Yeah.
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
Yeah. That's back when Thancred was portrayed like a ladies' man who was always on the prowl for more girls. Like, even like when Yugiri landed, the first thing that, like, when Yugiri landed in Vesper Bay, Urianger gave a call to Thancred to tell him of the events. And the first thing Thancred said is, "Oh, what'd she look like? She looked pretty," or something like that.
That's the very problem we set out to solve. And I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk.
Let's just
Meddling with
get
the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
Corrupted crystals. Your ether is out of balance. I had
While
an
corrupted
idea.
crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
I had an idea in mind, but it isn't going anywhere, so
But
let's just get
what
to
if
this.
we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea. I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
But something that is really tragic about Moon Breather there is, keep in mind, this wasn't a realm of born. Female Rogadins were new.
If you think it worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether. Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
Are you saying that the voices are too quiet, Marok? By the way, I should shave.
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Has something happened?
Oh, the need. Oh, look, it's Liam O'Brien. Oh, do you know this man? Oh,
Movement
fair.
has been observed at Castrum Meridianum. During
Well-
Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant.
It's weird when you think about it. There's only like a zone divider in between Castrum Sentry and Meridianum. Well, really, why did they build two Castrums so close to each other? Unless the zone divider actually means there's a lot more distance in between them.
Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men.
So if they lost the support of the Empire, that means that even if guys survived and wanted to lead again, they would have lost support. Kind of like how Noah von Gebranth did in Baja, basically. They're losing the Empire support, so they're just trying to do their own thing. Huh, that's interesting.
Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arsians will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a Crystal Brave, you are yet a Scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangred and Papalymo shall accompany you.
Why is this cutscene so long? Because I keep fucking talking in the middle of it, that's it.
Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
Oh god, stop talking!
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
Thank you, Arianger.
Oh shit. What'd she say? Everyone, proceed to your preparation and depart as soon as you are able. Go well and be safe. Thank you very much. By the way, well, you can't see it. My face is hiding it. Hello! Alright, speak with No, I believe he's just outside the door. But it couldn't be said here. I like stories where they lose support of the main country government, but they continue on. Always makes really fun events. Well, yeah, but didn't you say that you hate Baja more than anything else? Because that's essentially the story of the 4th Legion. I think it's the 4th? Noah von Gebranth's Legion is basically breaking off from the Empire and trying to conquer Dalmasca and Baja for itself, so that they can rule them as like a government or something. Because the Empire is just imploding on itself in current story time. So Gebranth is kind of like trying to rule over Dalmasca and Baja. Well, he's losing Baja, but he's still holding Dalmasca. And, oh, hi, hello, Mel. Hold up a sec, I need water. Yeah, I can't. Oh, good Jesus, my teeth. You know when you drink water too cold that it freezes your teeth? There you go. Oh, good Jesus, it's been decades since I've been called that. Yeah, I'm just setting up again, fixing my voice, fixing my game sound, so I'm not doing a whole lot that's interesting right now. It's just a little 2-hour stream to set things up so I can stream Dark Souls later in the month. So, that feeling is amazing. Don't fight me. So there you go. Where? Oh shit, that's right. I need to redeem my freaking thing. Oh, okay, I need this. Okay, it's good that you actually redeemed that, Mel, because you just reminded me of something I need to fix. There. Okay, that's good. Shit, no, now that's looping. Yes, but... Oh, it's another thing! Hold up. What if I click, 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 click? Perfect. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, let me just settings, startup. What I'm doing is that I'm putting my little, use current pages. There you go. I'm adding the little reward queue to my startup pages on my new Chrome account there. So that way I can just change tab and say it's complete. There you go. Tis okay. To see that events have once more conspired to rob us of the rest and recuperation. Though I wish it otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. The 4th have already deployed into the area. The 4th? Oh, the Crystal Braves 4th, not the Empire's 4th. Because I was like, aren't they in Baja? But, nah. The arrival of the Silence Wilred. Wilred! Oh, Jesus, that guy is still alive! Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at our headquarters in Ulta, and with a lighter heart, knowing that you go and support the front lines. Alright! I initially marked them as complete at the end of the stream. Yeah, sure. Did these take you to Northern Town? What is that supposed to mean, Marok? What is that supposed to mean? In Northern Town, do they not? We too must serve farewells on the rising sun for John, and we shall serve as her escort. Oh, they're setting up something. They're setting up their escape. I think. Old acquaintances. I wonder if she means the 1.0 character, like Bronze Bull and the two Lalafels of the mining concern. Amagina and Sons, I think their names they are. Anyways, well, this was more so. With my friends also. Nice, yeah. I don't think he can convince the science close. No. Okay! No. It's still funny that they make her sound like a grandma. She is 39! She's 39! They make her sound like she's past her 55s. She's 39! She's not that old! Stop it, video game! Yeah, but her hair is white. Her hair was already white. Like all main characters in this game, her hair is white. Anyways, sorry, I got a bit carried away there. Never mind me. Oh, wait. No, I actually lost weight. I actually lost weight. So, it's really old. Shut up! Shut your lips! Your boyfriend is 31! I don't want to hear it from you! Have you ever seen a 39-year-old cat? Madam. I know this one. I know this one. He's about that old. He's not 29 years old. He's 12. He's about that old. Okay, fine. Here, go. My cat tower is over there. He'll be okay. Alright! That's just 10-year-old cat at most. No, he's 12. We had him when I was 18. I'm undisclosed age. That's a bit late. Alright. Let's just move on so that way we can do something. What do you want? Lay down. Lay down or fuck off. You have chosen to fuck off. I can do math. You are clearly 1,218. I need a cat cam. Oh, jeez! Actually... Where did I put it? Fuck! I actually did have a cat cam before. I remember I put it there on my desk because it pointed right at the cat tower, but now the cat tower is all the way the fuck over there. Like in Narnia over there. Alright, I have so much hair, goddamn. Alright, we are so distracted here, we are not making any progress at all. Tastes like water. It's Twitch, not YouTube. Oh yeah, one of the things I mean to test is actually this thing's ability, because I linked a new YouTube channel to this account, and I linked a new YouTube channel to this account, and I want to see if I can upload to it. I almost said that right. Upload VODs to it. Sorry for all the clapping. I was trying to get my thoughts in order and the rhythm helped. I'm not a 5-year-old, okay? I am a very functional 6-year-old. I need music to get my thoughts together. Okay, it's not over there. It's up there. Oh no, it is down there. Nice to see you alive again, Wilrid. I tried to clip that, not sure if that worked. Shall see. Sent words that you're becoming a veteran of your talents is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since that's the master with the Amalja. Please, don't kid yourself. Nothing in this story ever happens unless I do something. He looks like a tanned Albert now, Albert, when you think about it. But then again, almost all pure males use the same freaking face. Lieutenant Edelstein actually sounds like a pretty badass name. In the meantime, I will inform the others that you have arrived, and that it will be welcome tidings. Hey, the coconut has arrived! LOL, Discord. Oh yeah, I also have a new Discord. I also have a new Discord channel. Yeah, well, not a server yet. I've yet to build that up. I mean to ask you to help me build it, but I first want to have some idea of what I wanted to do first. Sergeant Conut. Her name is Coconut, but he calls me by my last name, which is Conut. I did not think this through. Sergeant Conut. We want your professional Discord. Well, I want pictures of Spider-Man. Then I could send one. But I feel Now, as far as we know, the Crystal Braves will end up betraying us, or at least Ilbert and his friends will end up betraying us. But I don't think these explosives are from them. Oh, wait. Did I just turn in a quest, or did I accept a new one? Oh, whatever. Close on to seem that new heroes have begun to mobilize. Well, my mouse just double-clicked there, but that's fine. Hello again, you! Another person that still exists. Rip, I have an ad. Hello, Finny. Hello, Mel. Okay, my ad is done now. Welcome! It's one... Oh, apparently I am still considered as such. Hi, I'm Lemon. I do things. Well, honestly, don't expect too much of this stream because I'm just setting up stuff so I can stream some Dark Souls later in the month. So this is just about setting up game volume, setting up voice volume, arranging stuff that I may have forgotten. This is basically just a 2-hour setting up stream, really. See, they call me Coconut, so they got it fine. Sometimes I wonder why I bother to read this because I know what's happening there, and this leads to a whole lot of nothing. This part of the story is just to imply that, you know, Crystal Braves are doing stuff and you're helping them. So really, I can just skip this because I understand what's happening there. Actually, I can just... There you go. Because we spent a lot of time reading text already. I will do it more seriously if I continue with this character and we actually reach Heavensward. But I know that this whole arc there leads to a whole lot of nothing. It's just to give us something to do until we get back to Moon Brita and the crystals. And tell us that also the Crystal Braves are still... It's okay, we can still enjoy your vibe. I got a little... I almost wanted to ASMR the mic right there. Oh, hello, you're a big boy. Oh, hey, you know what? Hold up a sec. It's funny because... Thanks to the Road to 70 buff. Oh yeah, the music might be a bit louder than me now. It might be because it's much louder. It's funny because of the Road to 70 buff that's right there, I get a lot more experience. So I'm level 64 right now, but I have the gear of level 50. But Cocoa Milk, which is my chocobo that I can summon into combat, actually don't scale off of gear because there is no chocobo gear. So, it's a funny place where my chocobo actually hits harder than I do. Oh, hello you. Blue mages me? But it's fine for me. Yeah, it's just that the battle music is a bit louder, is all. Right, we done with these? Alright, report. Perfect. Oh hey, there they are. Oh look, they did so many things. They moved from here to here. Right. Oh hey, hello, I'm glad you did things. We did things too. Thank you. Alright, now we can get back to Moon Brita, I think. Or is this the part where we find bombs in, Yeah, you can still hear me well. Perfect, then. Perfect. Adjusting the gain on that was good. Searching Conan what new the Guardians. I can read them quick without reading them aloud. What do you want? I'm kind of busy. But thank you for reminding me of that. I don't know what Okay, so check back on Moonbreeder because she decided to remain in dangerous areas. Is that Luigi annoying you? It's just that I don't want phone notifications while I'm in stream, so it's good that he actually did that, because now I know to shut it off. And anything that I need anyways should be here. On my other...
I won't be a second.
Oh, hey, voices.
The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
Oh, woo.
I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one. And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea.
Was that Louis Swan?
Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend.
Urianger.
Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it? Aye, that ought to do it.
Oh shit. No. I did things wrong again.
So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting. Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed? The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
She senses me. A useful talent.
Ah, Nabriades. Potato? Oh, hold up a sec. I can do this too.
Are they onto us?
Boom, boom. There. Have lemon verbs. I can do this too.
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan, keeper of knowledge, seeker of truth, meddler.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath. Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales.
Hold up a sec. I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone. I noticed that in the chat box, his speech is red, while Moonbreeder is green. So I'm starting to wonder, can she not understand what he's saying as if like he's speaking in another language? Is that a thing that can happen? Is what I'm wondering.
and you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
Oh, bugger.
Do settle down. You must concede that I acted in self-defense. But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light.
That was kind of bullshit, to be honest.
Oh dear. Could it be that frail Hydaelyn has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee.
That was some Bleach level of
Shorn
bullshit
of
there.
light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken.
He just happened to conveniently come around when we found a way to kill Asians, and when I just happened to lose the Blessing of Light. Perfect.
Now is the time to claim the staff.
Then again, hindsight is 20/20, as they say.
With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
And to be fair, I think we did see him before, but it was in a very obscure room.
What did that bastard want with us?
Yeah, so she really does not understand what he says. So they have their own
Realist,
language.
He calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet, unconscious. But this staff, you say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff.
Oh no, she did understand, or did I just tell her?
Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff. Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
So I wonder if he talks like an ancient. And I just happen to understand it. That's interesting. Alrighty. Hey, Titan. So yeah, in case I wasn't clear enough on that, it looks like we are doing the Chrysalis first. And if I remember correctly, he's in there just being a creep.
You two!
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
Honestly, I never quite liked the name Warrior of Light. I mean, I like it as a title, but it kind of bugs me that every single NPC in the game just refers to you as Warrior of Light. That's like, meh to me. So, but you know, it is what it is.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you. The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain.
But you have entered the Waking Sands before, and murdered everyone there.
My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea.
Oh, La Habrea,
Being
okay.
of this world, they could come and go as they please.
Okay, now
while
that...
I could only look on. But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
One of those drawbacks of having a nameable character, they have to have a random title to call you since they can't voice the grand hero Konat. Yeah, that's right. But still, at this point, I'd take Chicken Chaser from Fable instead of Warrior of Light. I don't know, Punisher, Adjudicator, Inquisitor, anything. Oh well, Warrior of Light. Not to mention that Warrior of Light sometimes make me think of Stannis Baratheon, and that's kind of cringe. But that's another story. Anyways.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
Oh yeah, if Roku is there, maybe he can tell me, what happened to Eureka?
You will not harm her!
And for the second time...
Moonbreeder!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow the staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
So if you ever wonder what that duty was all about, it was about this. The Chrysalis is now accessible. Oh, and it's fun to do that as a paladin because of one single freaking gimmick that you can use. So okay, we'll probably... the lurk. Is that a command? Now you're thinking with portals. Alrighty, so where's the Chrysalis? Magadude. No, that's not it. Trials. There you go. The Chrysalis. Yeah, because there's like a part in the fight where you get sucked into a time warp, and then you have to kill a time rift in order to get back to normal time. But when you're in it, every debuff and buff are extended by like 10 or something. Could do a command if you make it one. Okay, but what does it do? Like, I will need to learn that. But yeah, I was saying there's like a little gimmick that you can use because it increases your debuff length by 10. So the damage over time that you get before entering it has to expire before you get into it. But buffs are also increased by 10. And Paladin has this nice little thing called Hallowed Ground, which just freaking makes you invulnerable for 10 seconds. So if you pop it right before you get sucked into it, you have like a full minute of being absolutely invincible. It's just great. Which means I'm here but not really talking since I'm doing something else. So if you make a lurk command, make alert command? Like, is there a continuation of this? Me left to watch the burn, he lemons or whatever. Okay. The bird does not eat lemon, and it's not a lemon that is a bird. It's a bird that pretends to be a lemon when under danger. Because a lot of people seem to think that the lemon bird is actually a bird and a lemon at the same time. It's not. It's just a bird. It's a bona fide bird that pretends to be a lemon because it looks like one. Like, I mean, you can see the little icon, the avatar. It was supposed to be a joke. No, it's just a common misconception is what it is all. If I bite into the bird, is it sour? It will taste like uncooked chicken and a lot of feathers. Oh yeah, that's right, we must distribute hugs! It's funny because at one point I did Thorn March with Coconut and I distributed hugs to everyone like that. And at one point one of the characters was like, "No, don't touch me, heathen," or something like that. There you go. Mifaruta, you do not look like a fish. Alright, let's go! Why is he so tall all of a sudden? It's fine. I know buff rotation. So one spark, but when he uses doubles, we'll start to use weak buffs. There you go. Yeah, reprisal because I don't have any Sheltrin yet. Boards. Okay, that's the alternating. So grab a red, then grab a green, then grab a red, then grab a green. There's a red, now we need a green. Oh, there's a green, and there's multiple greens. Boom. Well, find them. I'll take 2 greens, I'll take 3 greens, and there you go. Never say that, I never did my part. Boom. Oop. And that's a 1-wit. Just gotta lure it away because otherwise it'll just spew everything on the party. There you go. That thing is large. Oh wow, we have our first casualty already. Oh, by the way, tell me if the music is too loud or not loud enough or something. Okay, now he teleports away. Okay, we're almost full. Oh, there you go. There's the double. So when Spark is about to come, boom. Congratulations, you have just learned about mitigation. Why did you benediction me? That was like totally unnecessary. Alright, there comes Triple, so now we're gonna stack them. Reprisal and Rampart. And if I die, it's totally your fault, because you used Benediction earlier. There you go. And there's like 2 white mages, so I have like another, like... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, well, there you go. He went right back into Doton. Like the little brown circle there. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to drag his ass back to it so he can get damage. Oh, well. Looks like he's undamageable now. Poor Doton. Poor little ninja. I tried my best, man. I got this one. I got this one as well. Oh. It's a trap! We can hear you well. I will read this as soon as I am able, friends. I promise, yeah. Oh, another one! There you go. Ah, we are such good cookies. You know, I just realized something. We're both kind of named... No, we're not, actually. Oh, Reprise? Because it's a group party move? Did you just steal aggro from me? Oh, no, you didn't. Well, you did. Okay, then, I guess I'm not tanking anymore. Just fine with me, by the way. Okay, so there it is. Now you're supposed to run out because you're getting sucked in by this, and people just freaking run in immediately. But you're supposed to run out until your debuff wears off. Boom. There you go. I think my buff landed in time. Yes, I have a minute of invincibility. Perfect. What are you doing? Stop! What are you doing? Oh, I could have popped sprint before that. I'm an idiot. Oh well, I still did it. Did you make it in time? Probably not. Nope. Why are they not limit breaking it? Do the things, guys! Do the thing! They're totally not doing the thing. It's a trap! Looks like people do not know how to do the thing. Okay, it's a great start when you have to ask people, okay, do you have limit break on your hotbar? I actually don't have limit break on my hotbar, but I'm a tank. So far, there is 2 duties in the entire game where a tank limit break is necessary, and one outside of that where it can be useful, and those are like Alexander, Soul of the Creator, which is the last one, Soul of the Creator, Seed of Sacrifice, and then E11S, because the cycles can get a bit hairy. So basically I do not need it on my hotbar, that's all. Oh jeez, we have to teach them. Let's... Alright! Back into the furnace. So far, everything looks fine. Reprise the double. Now, why not Rampart? Because why not? Just that they didn't do the thing that they wanted to do for Endwalker yet, where we have, like, guaranteed to have a shield healer and a pure healer at the same time. Oh, Shadow Spades. There you go. Oh, you dick! Hold on, I got it! Yes! I exploded in glory. Well, shit. Well, this one just got sucked. Ooh, thank you. He got one cotton candy. That's acceptable. I really am able to do this without a wipe. Generally, always this. It never happens to me. It never happens to me. It's funny also that they make the Asians sound a lot more connected to the Void than they actually are. Like, they use the Void a lot, but they're not of the Void like the Realm Reborn seems to imply. There, Sentinel will do. It still amuses me that the question had to be asked. Do you have... Why? Why do you provoke? That is entirely unnecessary, my dude. I swear, I'm the Sprout in this scenario, but sometimes one just gotta ask themselves, why are you doing so much extra stuff? Also, my mouse is double-clicking and it has a faulty micro switch in it, so it's double-clicking on its own. So I target things that I should not be targeting, that is why. There you go. That happened pretty well. Physical. Magical. Magical. Physical. You dead. Physical. It's fine. Tank privilege. I can weather it. Hi! Hello, Evie. Good morning to you. Well, it's actually afternoon. I'm about to sleep in like... I'm scheduled to sleep in like 13 minutes. But it looks like this stream is set up well enough that we can live with it. Oh, quick. I wonder if that tank actually shirked to me. Or if I just built back my aggro from it. Probably not. I wouldn't have built that much. Okay. So before this fades, I need to pop Sprint and Hallowed Ground. So at like 3 seconds is my time window. Sprint, Hallowed Ground, and there you go, a full minute of invincibility. Going back to work now. That's a good one. Alright, I'm invincible. No place for wolf. There, boom. Oh, the flashbang! Everyone's favorite! There's been exactly one wipes, my dude. Oh, you suck. Nope. Brute forcing my way through it. I got this. Okay, that's a triple. Sentinel. Sheltrin. Everything is good in the mushroom house. There ya go. Haha. Skip the cutscene because we've already seen it. It basically just says, "Oh no, I'm dead," and then Mythalia is fine. All right, let's give a commendation first. Let's see, Aoife, because fish. I like fish. All right, we're almost done.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so his body died, so his soul is trying to go back into the rift. Because I feel that's a distinction they didn't make in The Realm Reborn.
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come?
No, I love the cutscene. It's fine. But they said when they die, their soul goes into the space between the void and ours, which we now know as the rift. But the rift is not between the source and the void. Well, it is, but it's the source and all the 13 shards. So yeah, it's not... I feel like they didn't write all that in yet when they did it, or they just worded it in a way that that's all that we know. I don't think we knew of the 13 shards by then. Yeah, because I think we got told of the 13 shards in Soul Surrender. I mean, the patch that's called Soul Surrender. Anyways.
Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, Scions.
I'm just looking at his little sideburns there. I'm wondering, where have I seen... Then again, it's a face that's probably used everywhere, so I'm probably overthinking this. But I think I saw a character with... Oh wait, I'm thinking of Laurentius. Legless Laurentius, I think, had sideburns like that. And Legless Laurentius is still alive, and he was not blonde. So I'm overthinking this. Oh yeah, Luigi, you remember Legless Legolas? Legless Legolas. Take this, my last emerald splash!
There will be no next time. This is the end.
Take this, Uncheetos your Cheeto.
What trickery is this?
What trickery is this? Ah, human!
No, no, cannot, no!
Oh, it's empty. That voice. I like his voice, but that acting was just... No!
Use Tube Samati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free. Concentrate. Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the Blade of Light.
Oh yeah, the guy was such a joke that I called him La Habrea. I do not apologize for this joke.
Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me! I shall make you pay for your insolence!
Fools!
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light. Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
I find it funny because, in the trailer for that specific patch, they set the cutscenes in such a way that made it sound like our character had been corrupted and we were no longer a scion or something like that. It was pretty freaking effective. They were very good at making the trailers seem like something totally different would have happened.
If only we had a bit more ether.
If only I wasn't staring at more ether in my hand. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
Master Louisoix, I understand now. The choice you made in death. There is life. Farewell, Urianger. You daft old coot.
Oh yeah, because I was thinking like a wound to the stomach wouldn't be enough to kill someone, but then I forgot that this scene happened.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
Don't cross the streams!
What? No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
We are bringing you Jesus! Power of Christ compels you! Power of Christ may have been a little bit too much.
Moonbreeder. She's gone.
Sorry, a specific...
You did it, my friend. The Ascian is dead.
I'm sorry that I'm kind of breaking this cutscene right there, but this specific area of my room is abnormally warm. And I'm a bit concerned.
This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice. I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Minfilia, are you all right?
I am.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
It's fine, I already know what
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
Actually, I wonder,
Life to temper the blade
do
of
you
light.
hear my bottle filling up there?
I have no words.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Urianger know?
Well, it was very near to full when I started doing it anyways.
My friend, There is something I must tell you.
Only the chair sound. I need to get a quieter chair.
My lady. The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens. Yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day.
Thank you. Those hydrates were...
Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Charlayan motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louisoix. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hitherto the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history.
It's funny because we're actually...
When he left Charlayan behind, Master Louisoix gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence.
It's funny because now in the Shadowbringer story, we're heading up towards Endwalker, and in Endwalker we're supposed to visit Old Charlayan, which is a place where Louisoix and all the Scions came from. And we very much saw how deeply they believe in this whole witness history, do not interfere. Like, they firmly believe that they can just hoard their knowledge and just stand there and watch and just learn and do nothing and not contribute to the world. So really, they're a bunch of dicks.
Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louisoix I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louisoix hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louisoix's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer.
That is the story of Urianger in a nutshell. Always having the information and always being cursed to not say anything. Like, that's like 3 times where he had vital information on hand, and to further the goals, he had to stay quiet and betray his comrades, really.
Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably going to stop streaming soon. I need to sleep because I work tonight. So as soon as this cutscene is over, I'll be going.
Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louisoix's will before the end? The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, How I shall miss thee.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
It really shows that they had a better writing team for Heavensward Onward. Because that was really... Because, well, maybe it's just hindsight, because I've seen far better stories in this game. It's really not as bad as people think. It's just... not as good as the rest is all. But it's really not that bad. Anyways, we're gonna stop it here. I think everything is set up well enough that I can use this in later works. So we're gonna stop it here. And I'll be back sometime soon. Like, it cannot be tomorrow. Because, well, I work tonight. And I have, like, a dinner with family then. Because, like, they're finally like, oh, restrictions are lifting. We can eat outside as a family. So I'm like, okay, I guess we gotta do it. Like, they won't hear otherwise. So, anyways, it won't be tomorrow because I have something planned there. And it can't be Monday because I'll probably work. I'll work in the afternoon. So, oh geez, it can't be Tuesday because we have raid. And I'll figure something out. I'll let you know. Anyways, thanks everyone so much for tuning in. We'll be back real damn soon. See ya!